this is Willow Whispers. Yeah, I really just felt like making another video, so marry me. Today is Sunday, and it's a day of reflection for a lot of people. So I thought I'd do a lot of reflecting, and I thought it would be just a great day to do a little bit of show and tell. And then I'm going to have a word on something else after. But I wanted to show you first a few of the oracle cards and tarot deck that I use the most. The first thing is well, it's not the first deck of oracle or tarot cards I've ever had. I actually lost my first deck. But this is the first one that I feel that I physically and spiritually connected to the strongest, and I always had wonderful outcomes. And it is called Healing with the Angels Oracle Cards, and it's by Doreen Virtue. She has a lot of stuff to do with angels. Now, in my belief system, I believe that angels and fairy are similar, so and they work together in the astral realms, so I really connect with these cards. And their imagery is really easy to learn for beginners to using oracle cards or cards in any kind of divination. I always recommend these cards first because, especially for younger pagans that are coming into it, teenagers whose parents are still Christian and maybe struggling, or not so much struggling, but against what they're doing, or don't want to have anything to do with that. Angel cards are a good way of them being able to embrace that side of them without, I won't say without, with less resistance from family members, friends, or people around them, or if they just happen to need a nice, easy deck to relate to. I think this is a fairly simple deck, and it has a lot of personal meanings, and I am going to draw a card from it that has some good imagery on it. There's a couple of them in here that are my favorites, that I sometimes put up on my altar when I need something. And always pay attention to cards that seem to be jumping out at you. And ours is friendship. What a beautiful card to come out, and this is what the friendship looks like, and they're little cherubs playing in a garden, and the color around it is blue. And blue is a very healing color. And although friendship is usually, the color for that is pink a lot of times, and love, but it is true in the sense that friendships are healing. When you learn something from someone else, or you learn about yourself through someone else, or about them, and it helps you with your point of view to change maybe, or grow, excuse me, I have a little bit of a cold, then that's healing, in my opinion. So that's a great card for them to have pulled. Plus, it really lets me know that my guides are there and listening, and that they're saying, we have a friendship, we have a relationship. So thank you, angels and guides, for that card. Really look into this deck, and here's what the back looks like. It's angel wings. They're all the same. And I'll pull out a few more. This is the actual healing one too. That one's really cool. I really love this card. I love it when I draw that card. That means to look around. Part of divination is not only focusing on things like cards like this, or scrying mirrors, or crystal balls, or crystals. you can learn to read signs around you that are, that's divination also. So this is a good card. It really reflects that in this card. Manifestation. Oh, I'm pulling some beautiful ones off of here. It's almost like they're show this one, and manifestation is a beautiful card. If you're practicing any kind of magic, it's a great card to put on your altar when you're doing a spell. Spiritual growth. I love spiritual growth too. I think it's a very beautiful imagery. The outside is gold with hues of blue and silver and moon, and there's a beautiful woman angel on there. I love pulling that card. It lets me know that I'm growing. Outside of my mind's eye, I am growing, and what I'm learning and doing is important to me and is the right way for me to go. Forgiveness. I love this card too. We always carry around with us guilt or anger towards other people, and when you pull this card and you see this solemnly looking lady or angel sitting on a rock, she's looking at you forlorn, like, please, you know, it's not worth holding on to that negative part of it. If you let it go, release it, and heal and change. And that's what that card represents to me. And there's just so many. And let me just find the one that I really... Enchantment is a really great one too. I love enchantment. When I pull that card, it makes me feel magical. But let's do... there's study. Divine guidance. I love this card also. Purple. Great one to go on an altar, or when you're doing any kind of divination with other either other decks even, or scrying of any kind, or anything, or just even just sitting on your altar when you're in front of it praying or doing any kind of work. This is probably going to be a really long video. I'm actually probably going to have to do, because this really has only been about this. So I'll probably just make a video for each deck that I go through. But I really wanted to find... Intention is another good one. I really love Intention. It's a beautiful card. A wonderful one to pull for that. So is Miracles. Oh, I just really love all of these. It's like having a lover. And of course you always have Archangel Michael, which is a beautiful card to be able to pull out when you need protection around you. And I usually, not so much anymore, but I used to pull this card out a lot and put out when I felt at nighttime when I went to sleep, if I felt I wanted to be protected by angels. Okay, so this is my, pretty much this card is my ultimate favorite one out of the deck. And you'll see why. The image on it is just so beautiful. And my camera is not even going to do it justice. It's purple around the edges, and it's showing an angel, an ethereal type spirit, some other kind of, you know, magical woman, a gnome, a Native American woman, and another woman, a fairy queen, I believe. And so this is really showing that the whole universe is supporting you and is out there, and that there are other entities are out there that are listening to you and are really there to help you, guide you, and give this everlasting, unconditional love, especially if you're showing respect to the earth and to the other realms, and especially yourself. If you're respecting yourself enough to ask for their guidance, they're going to support you. At least that's my belief. So I think I'm going to end this video on the Angel Oracle cards, and I'm going to make my next video about the next set of cards that I got, and I have more than this that I'm gonna show you, but the other deck that I have, I really want to kind of wait. I haven't used it very much, and I don't have a lot of experience with it. So, thank you for watching. Merry meet and merry part. Blessed be, and see you next time.